Good morning, Cross Timbers. Today is Monday, March 19th, 2012. This is Texas TV News, a product of the Texas TV News Service, and I'm Matt Lenix. In today's headlines, an American teacher is murdered in Yemen. A Texas mother is accused of attempted murder of her son. Downed power lines close Lone Star Arena Monday morning. Tarleton student rides with USA barrel racing. Tarleton sports and the weather. According to CNN, gunmen linked to Al-Qaeda shot an American teacher, Jiao Shrun, in Yemen on Sunday, accusing him of Christian proselytizing. Officials said government forces had killed a dozen militants in clashes and attacks on their strongholds. A police source in the city of Tiaz said the gunman riding on a motorcycle driven by an accomplice shot the U.S. English language teacher, who was also a deputy director of a language school. The Swedish Institute officials from Institute in Tiaz, Yemen's commercial hub, 120 miles north-south of Siena, identified the victim as Joel Shrun and said he was born in 1983. The U.S. State Department condemned Shrun's killing. An official who did not want to be named said the department urged Yemen authorities to bring justice to all those responsible for Shrun's death. The gunmen, who escaped after the attack, were believed to be linked to Al-Qaeda. A police source said the group affiliated with the militant network claimed responsibility in an anonymous text message to journalists. A person claiming responsibility on behalf of the Al-Qaeda-linked Ansars al-Sharia, or Partisans of Islamic Law, said the attack was a response to the campaign of Christian proselytizing that the West had launched against Muslims. The message called Shrun one of the biggest American proselytizers. According to the Associated Press, Daphne Spurlock from southwest town Magnolia, Texas, remains in jail on a charge of attempted murder of her for injuries to her 5-year-old son. The mother told investigators she was reading the Bible to her son and became convinced he was possessed by demons, and she needed to release him. Investigators say she stomped on the boy's chest and face and then slit his throat from one side to the other. Her husband, David Spurlock, said when he got home, he found the child covered in blood and called the police. David Spurlock said his wife thought she was hearing the voice of Jesus when she attacked their son, and he could not figure out why she would have done such a thing. According to him, she would never harm her own son. He was questioned by Magnolia police, and they concluded he had nothing to do with the boy's injuries. On Saturday, the 5-year-old boy is in critical conditions. The family said after undergoing surgery, he is expected to survive. According to the Empire Tribune, wild winds downed a power line in front of Lone Star Arena Monday morning. Erath County Volunteer Fire and Rescue responded to the scene and urged everyone to stay clear of the fence line until power crews arrived. The downed line landed on a steel pipe fence, and responders cautioned that the line could be hot, posing a serious threat to anyone in the area. According to the Empire Tribune, Dublin's population swelled Saturday during what organizers believe to be the largest St. Patrick's Day festival in the city's history. This is one of the largest events we've had since at least the 1970s, when the festival was going strong, said Brad Stanford, one of the almost 50 festival volunteers. Everyone is having a great time celebrating St. Patrick's Day in Dublin. From dawn until dusk, streets across Dublin bustled with activity. Hannah Hutchins was crowned Miss Dublin, and Morgan DeCiccio walked away with the Junior Miss Dublin sash during the annual pageant Friday night. I have a sincere love for Dublin and its people, Hutchins said. I am confident I will represent our town well. According to Tarleton State University, Brittany Ellis, a Tarleton student majoring in accounting and finance, is one of the 60 barrel racers selected to compete in the 2012 World Barrel Racing Challenge in Josie Ranch Complex near Marshall, Texas. Brittany will ride with Team USA the week of May 10th through the 13th and will compete for a $50,000 prize. Tarleton Sports reports that the Tarleton baseball team easily defeated Eastern New Mexico on Friday with a 16-4 in 7 innings as the Texans opened up Lone Star Conference play. Tarleton and Eastern New Mexico University met once earlier this season, with the Texans taking the game 8-2. Friday's contest would be even more one-sided, with Tarleton controlling all aspects of the game. The Texans went on to meet the Greyhounds 2 more times Saturday as part of a doubleheader. The Tarleton baseball team defeated Eastern New Mexico twice on Saturday with an 8-3 decision in the game 1 and a 15-3 game beatdown in Game 2. The Texans improved 10-6 on the season and 3-0 in the Lone Star Conference play. According to the Weather Channel, we will have a high of 75 degrees and a low of 54, with a 90% chance of precipitation. Showers and thunderstorms will be produced around 2 p.m. It will be mostly cloudy with a very strong winds. Today's broadcast was produced by Ada Delgado, Chris Starnes, Adante Woods, and Matt Lenix. You can follow us at usstream.tv/user/Texas News Service. Don't forget to tell your friends about us and become a fan of Texas TV News on Facebook. I'm Matt Lenix. Tune in tomorrow for the latest news from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas.